Hi, this is Nova at gypsyohm.com, and this is the third video in the series about making your vehicle a home. This one is about privacy, aka curtains. I wanted to share that we have tinted windows in our van and it's not enough. We thought that it was enough, but we found out that it wasn't enough. We curtains or tinted windows make it a little bit darker, and oftentimes you can't see in, but oftentimes you can, and that was enough for me. We personally sleep better knowing that nobody can look at us while we're sleeping, and having curtains up gives us a sense of privacy and that can't be beat. Like, for example, one time we were parked at the park, and the kids and I were really just kind of wanting to hang out and watch movies in the back, and I think I had climbed out for something, but the kids were just wanting to lay in the back, and we saw some people that we knew that were some young adults, and they were like, "Hey, where are the kids?" I was like, "Oh, they're, in the van watching movies," and they went over and put their face to the window and were looking in, and I was like, that's different than I wanted to feel. Because, when your van is not just your van that you just drive around and just run your errands in, but when it's your home, it's nice to have that extra privacy. So we went ahead and made curtains. And the other thing that's really nice about curtains for us is that when we have the curtains up, it provides dark for movies. We can dim our laptop and save the batteries, save the battery usage. And we can use electronics when we're stealth camping. So those are some of the benefits to having curtains, in addition to the sense of privacy, and it kind of gives our van like a den kind of feel when all the curtains are up. It's really nice. So what we did for making our own curtains is I measured the shape and the size of our windows, and I made fitted curtains that fit it. And mine are sewn, but you probably wouldn't have to sew them. There's the stuff you can get. It's like a no-sew, like liquid glue type stuff that you can like put on the edges to keep it from fraying. What we did personally was we got, I used black fabric on one side and my favorite fabric on the other side, and then sewed it, sewed all around the edges, left one little spot, and then like a pillow, and then you pop it inside or right side out or whatever, and then, sew that spot closed and do the finished stitch around it. So that's what I did to make fitted curtains. I actually have a couple of them up. You can see they just kind of cover the window so that it just fits on there well. And then I got these kinds of hooks. So the foam tape stuff or whatever, I put that on and then put the hook on it, and then it stays up all day. And then at night the curtains just have little holes in them, and you can like kind of see them up on the windows in the corners or whatever. And so at night we just take the curtains, and they already have like holes in the right spots. I just used scissors and cut a little hole. I didn't get all fancy and do like buttonholes or anything. Like, I originally wanted to do that, and I had a lot of other fancy plans, but it's just been way easier to just cut little tiny holes. I took the scissors and I cut a little tiny hole on it, and the holes have grown a little bit, but it still works. But anyway, and then I just stick them on all their tabs every night, and it takes a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so, but my 7-year-old does it for me sometimes, so it's not that hard. And then we have a fitted window, and we don't have curtains hanging out all the time. We don't have curtains in our way and whatnot. The front window, we can do either the like this thing, the reflective window thing, which is really nice for temperature wise especially, but we can put that up in the window, and then nobody can really see in because the front seats kind of block these side windows from anybody being able to really see into them, into the back. Or I have a sarong that I used to just drape over these seats, and that worked really, really well. I got fancy and decided to put up this, like, string this fancy curtain line, and it's too much work and I don't recommend it. So you can just use like a sarong if you want or something. I used a dark sarong so it doesn't like stand out so much, and at night people don't really see it, and so when people walk by they don't really notice that there's like, that there's anything different with it. It just, just looks like a van sitting there parked. So that's what we do for privacy, and that's why we think it's so important. And so I'm open to helping you creatively troubleshoot how you want to create your own kind of privacy curtains or whatnot. If you don't sew, there are lots of alternatives. And if you want to try something different than what we did, I had some other ideas too. If you want to try something else, so feel free to leave a message in the comments or contact me directly, and I can help you with that if you're interested. So many blessings on your journey, and have a wonderful day. Mwah! Bye.